this is Liam from Halftone Digital. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to filter collection lists by reference and multi-reference fields on template pages. And there's also a little link and sort of step-by-step tutorial that you can look at if you want to. It will be in the description of the video. Before I get into things, I just want to explain quickly the benefits. So this is really, really helpful for people that are trying to kind of like filter cards in a CMS template page for a blog or for your portfolio, or if it's like an e-commerce site. You'll just want to set up, and you can really do this either way. You can create the cards later after you've created the collections, but I've just chosen to create them first, and then I'm going to link up my collections after. So what you'll want to do is just in whatever your design is, you'll basically create a card with a tag, maybe it has like a price associated with it if it's e-commerce, and then obviously a heading and like maybe a description. And then within that, you will have two different template pages for each collection that I've made. I'm not going to use the tags template because I don't really need it, but it's just created in case a user does need it. So go in here, and I'm actually just going to start hooking things up, start kind of attaching my collections. I will just set up this background image, and I'll do get background image from blog posts, and I'll just select blog image. So then now you can see that for each page, it's been assigned with the image associated with that blog post collection. So I'll do the same thing with the rest of this here. I'll get the text from, let's see, name, it's called blog post 1. And that is it. And now I just need to worry about this card. So I believe we're in step 3 now. So I've linked my collection list to my page items. Now I'm going to add in my collection list component to my page, which is right here. So I'll drag that in. And then what I want to do is give it a source. So I'm going to assign it to blog posts. Once I've done that, I can take this card right here that I have, and I can just copy it up here. And you'll see that it populates it with every single blog post in the collection. So what we want to do is right now, all of these are stacked on top of each other. We want to create them into a grid so they look more like a section of posts. So what we'll do is we'll go into our collection list right here, and then go to the designer, and where it says grid, create this into a grid. And I want them to be in a single row, or single row. So I will do this, and I'll get rid of, or actually, sorry, three columns, 1 row. Okay.
And it's purposefully going backwards, right? Because the newest is at the top then, is that right?
Yeah, and you can sort that in the sort order right here. So you could do, blog post, you could do, let's see.
Yeah, so it's based on heading right now. Okay.
Yeah, so you could do based on the name, and then alphabetical, and then it'll do it in order. Right. So from here, I'm gonna actually limit my items to show just 3. So now I'm just showing 3 within this. And then these are actually what I had before. This isn't part of the collection, so I can just get rid of that. I don't need that for the example. And I'm just gonna add some padding just to kind of give it some space. So I can go to my settings and say get text from, and I can say I want to get the text from the tag. So now you can see that blog post 1 has a UI tag, blog post 2 has a UX tag, blog post 3 has a UI tag. And here's where sort of the problem comes about, because this blog post I only want to show what's related to it. So maybe for this one, I only want to show UI, right? So I want to find a way to filter that out. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the rest of these. This is the summary, and then I'll change it throughout. So you can see if I go through these pages, it's just going to show the same really on everyone. I want to also set the background color. So now you can see that they're different, and I'll set the border color as well. So what you'll do is you'll go up to filters. You'll do add filter, and then you'll filter based on the tag. And you'll say that it equals the tag of the current blog post. You have all these other items I could filter by UI or UX, but I want to filter by the tag of the current blog post. And so by doing that, it'll give me the related UI tags based on the post. So because this is blog post 1, it's going to show me all blog posts related down here that are also tagged with UI.
Because blog post 1 is tagged UI, it's only showing UI, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So can we see another blog post that's tagged as UX?
Yeah. So if I go through here, it'll show this is now, because blog post 2 is tagged with UX, it'll show UX throughout. Blog post 3 is tagged with UI, 4 is with UX, 5 UI, and so on. And so if you want to go further with this and say, all right, well, now this is blog post 1, but I'm only showing, or I'm also seeing blog post 1 down here. And because I'm already on blog post 1, how do I hide this? So the next step to that is then again, clicking the collection list wrapper and then adding another filter. So you can go up here and then you can say, I want my blog post, which is what we're calling it. And I want to not show the current blog post, and I can save that. And so now it'll get rid of blog post 1 or whatever blog that's related to the page you're on. It'll get rid of that. So I go to blog post 2, it'll only show me 4 and 6.
So it's not showing a duplicate of the current post that you're on, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Cool. So there's no duplications and yeah. So yeah, that's essentially how this would work. It was fairly complicated to figure out, but once we were able to get it to work, I think it's really helpful. Yeah, that's basically it. Using references to tag cards and then filter by related tags. Mm-hmm. That's sort of what we covered here. So yeah, awesome. That's basically it. Thanks for watching my TED Talk.
And if you want to see more, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Smash that like.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.